guys, and welcome to this video. In this video I will be telling you to sell on only your wrestlers now. Annoyingly, I only got one correct, which is, slightly on. For instance, if I got two of these market matchups correct, the Wickham Country and the Mexican League, I could be making bank. I don't know why I was checking the land players, because the one I invested in the Italian League was Juventus versus Roma, but sorry. But pretty much I did make a lot of profit to the Barcelona Real Madrid game. I think the Real Madrid is going for about 1700 coins per card, and the Barcelona players were going for about 1100. But I did have players from the commentary thing, and they went for tons. But I would suggest not completing the new marquee matchups, for the fact is that it's just not worth it. It really isn't. The country players at the moment are going for about 4,000 coins. The Wickham players are going for about 5,000 coins. Only two of each, one SPC, so that's 18k for those four in one part of the SPC. In another SPC you got Tuna versus Monteria, I think that's how you say it. Each card in Monteria is going for about 5.1k, so that's 10.22. Each card in Monteria I think is going to have 5k as well. And that's another 20,000 coins in SPC. So in two SPCs in the final, that's 38 SPC k in that SPC, without even adding the others and the other players for it. So it's probably going to cost you at the moment about 50k to complete marquee matchups. So just by that alone, you could just say it's not worth it. So you can see I was listing some of the Barcelona players for the wrong price. So what you want to be listening up for is about 1,200 coins, which are going to now. The good thing about me getting at least one of these correct is I still make profit overall, because the Juventus Rome players have actually kind of gone up in price still, even though they were not in the SPC, but they did have an Italian league themed SPC in, and for instance that Desillo, who I paid about 500 coins, went up to about 1,500 coins, and he wasn't even needed as a key marquee matchups player, which is still very, very nice. So that's the thing I remember. Sometimes when you invest in team leagues that have a chance of having one of each, you're still going to make profit either way. For instance, there was either going to be Milan or Atlanta, or it was going to be Juventus Roma. Normally it was Atlanta versus Milan, but still, I will still make profit overall, which is really, really nice. So we go along listing them up throughout the 1,200 coins, just under doubling my money. But honestly, I'd take it still. The money is money. And the Gabriel Jesus's, I paid most of them under 11,000 coins, some 12, and quite a few 10,000 coins. He's now up to 15k. So already I'm making tons of profit, but I'm waiting for that massive boost, like 18, 19k. The Martials that I picked up for 15k is now 18k. The Rashfords that I picked up for 2.9k is about 4.2k, I think it is now. So the profit is steaming. I actually picked up Gabriel Jesus and sent the mid one, and I think he's about 18, 19k, which is just ridiculous. Bear in mind I picked him up for like 10k, so I'd take hit all day long. So we're going to stay those up for about 1,200 coins, and then when we go to Real Madrid, obviously, and they're quite a bit more than the Barcelona players, which I was quite surprised about. They were going a bit more than 16 coins. They were just went up a little bit, 700 coins. So I had to list them up for that. There's 55 minutes on them, and I know if it's a bit between 52 and 55, that's your key area where you want to sell them at. So 1,700 coins, list them all up. A K, most of the time a K profit per card, sometimes more, as you can see there, 1.1k. That one, 1k on that. So it's very, very, very decent that I'm making all this money. But I will suggest now, do not complete these marquee matchups. Go to your club if you have any of the Coventry players or Wickham players or anything. You need to sell them on the Petuna players and Montreal players. So all of them cards are going for about 4 to 5. They may even go up. I may even listen at the wrong price. For instance, I think the Wickham and another club are going for about 5k each, but I kind of listed up for I listed the cards for about 10 minutes earlier than the other one, so that's probably why. Look, 550 to sub 17. Marking matchups is always a good way to invest, to make money. For the fact is that if you get one, you're still gonna be making tons of profit. And like if you get 2, 3, for instance, I've got one where I literally got all of them. I think I made about 200k profit on marquee matchups. Sold them all for about 350k in total, making me 250k profit, which is nuts. But I think the next, I'm not too sure when, but the weekend derby in Austria is coming up soon. The Celtic Rangers is coming up soon. So those are 2 silver SBCs which could be making you tons of money. There's a lot of different silver SBCs. Annoyingly, the Melbourne Victory and the other one didn't work going, and that could mean a ridiculous amount of money. And obviously the Willems versus Ajax didn't get in. You could, if they were in, they would have made you tons of money. But for instance, if you always want to look outside the box, and EA made it that you had to if you're an investor. So we went and checked how much the Wickham and Fink players. I honestly didn't think the Mexican League players were going to go up by much, but he actually did. I didn't put it in the video, so sorry about that. But the commentary players at the time were going for 4,000 coins. 4,000 coins, which is, ridiculous. So for some reason I put it down to 3.9. We obviously know that if I was to add to the trade pile, it would sell instantly. But that player there, he went to about 4.5k after I recorded this video. So, for instance, the prices are on the rise. So you may want to, as soon as this video goes out, you may want to quickly pick them up. It might be too late, it might be not. But, like, for instance, they're about 4.2 thousand coins. And I kind of, at the time, I was thinking about completing it, and I didn't realise the Liga BMX were that expensive. So that's why I kind of, so I had 4 there. So for instance, that's 4, 8, 12, 16,000 coins end up making it with those players, and then we have the Wickham players as well. So like we'll be making absolute bank on this SBC. So yeah, so you need to check your club now if you have any of those players, and like literally just check your club. Anyway, that is all for this video. I hope you like marquee matchups. Please leave a like and subscribe around it. And that is marquee matchup selling. Get on your account now because you can make tons of coins. Anyway, speak to you later and bye.